Good evening, I'm Camelia and this is KiniNews. Ahmad Saleh has backed the action against 3 Era FM announcers and stressed that the law should be applied equally to all. UMNO Youth Chief Ahmad Saleh has voiced his support for action to be taken against 3 Era FM announcers over their antics mocking the Thaipusam kavadi ritual. In a post on Facebook, Ahmad said that we cannot accept the norm of acting and then apologizing to resolve an issue. He said there should be proper punishment imposed on them and no one should be exempt from this regardless of religion, race or nationality. Ahmad also asked authorities to give an update on the investigation of the cases involving Harith Iskandar and Cecilia Yap. He said if these 3 DJs have been investigated and punished by their employer, what is the progress on the cases of Cecilia and Harith, who allegedly mocked Prophet Muhammad and Islam? He added that laws should apply to all and not selectively based on the influence of some individuals. The 3 announcers had previously apologized for their actions. Meanwhile, Era FM said it has suspended the hosts and 2 other staff pending an investigation. Still on the topic, the 3 announcers were at Bukit Aman Police Headquarters to give their statement earlier today. 3 Era FM announcers have given their statement to the police over a video where they had mocked the Thaipusam kavadi ritual. According to Bernama, the 3 radio announcers were among 6 individuals who had given their statements at the Bukit Aman Police Headquarters. The 3 had arrived at 10:30 a.m. in a black Toyota Wellfire, and the radio station staff had arrived separately. Inspector General of Police Razaruddin Hussain reportedly said that the Bukit Aman Classified Crime Investigation Unit is handling the investigation. He was quoted as saying that checks revealed that the video had been viewed 95,400 times and shared by 204 social media users. However, he said further checks found that the radio station had removed the video. A total of 44 police reports have been lodged nationwide over the video, and the case is being investigated under Section 298 of the Penal Code and Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998. Communications Minister Fahmi Fadzil also ordered the Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Commission to conduct a thorough investigation. The 3 announcers have since apologized, while Era FM said it has suspended the hosts and 2 other staff pending an investigation. The MACC has postponed the questioning of Ismail Sabri to March 7th. The postponement is due to his poor health status. MACC has set Friday, March 7th as a new day to question former Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob at its headquarters in Putrajaya. Ismail Sabri was initially expected to be present today to assist in an investigation into corruption and money laundering involving him. However, a source said that it has been postponed to 10 a.m. March 7th. The source said the postponement is due to Ismail Sabri's poor health status and he has an MC. Previously, MACC Chief Azam Baki said Ismail Sabri's statement will be recorded for MACC to proceed with investigations under the MACC Act 2009 and the Anti-Money Laundering, Anti-Terrorism Financing and Proceeds of Unlawful Activities Act 2001. Azam had also confirmed that the former UMNO Vice President is the suspect in the corruption and money laundering investigation following the discovery of approximately 170 million ringgit during a raid at a condominium believed to have been used as a safe house. The probe focuses on the expenditure and management of funds for promotional and publicity purposes during his tenure. Azam said the Commission has recorded statements from 31 individuals and frozen 13 bank accounts with approximately 2 million ringgit, all of which are legitimate and active. If you'd like access to news like this and more, scan the QR code on the screen and subscribe to Malaysia Kini. Next, Anwar Ibrahim and Ahmad Amzad Hashim has reached a settlement in a defamation case. Here's more on that. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and Kuala Terengganu MP Ahmad Amzad Hashim have reached a settlement in a defamation case. The Kuala Terengganu High Court today recorded the out-of-court settlement of the civil action. In the settlement, Amzad agreed to withdraw his statement that Anwar lied about earning an 1 ringgit salary when he was an economic advisor, while the PM retracted the lawsuit against the past leader. Anwar was appointed to the position in 2009 and held it even after he was jailed in 2015. with the ₱1 salary being an annual token sum. Judge Hassan Abdul Ghani recorded the settlement in which both parties agreed to end the personal legal disputes after taking into account there are far bigger and important issues that require attention. In a joint statement, Anwar and Namzat said they hope that this decision can be accepted and respected by all quarters and not be turned into something that could jeopardize the prosperity and harmony in Malaysia. A DAP MP has slammed double standards over the remand period for individuals. This was what he said about the matter. DAP MP Lim Lim Eng has called for a reform of remand rules. This comes amid what he claimed was contrasting principles between the detainment period imposed on civil officers and regular citizens. In a statement today, he said ordinary citizens are remanded for days over a small offence, but two police officers who allegedly stole 300,000 ringgit in Bukit Jalil in February were only detained for a day without even being suspended. He added that more shockingly, on January 1st, an immigration officer caught with 12 foreign passports at KLIA was not detained or charged. Lim said that instead his duties were only transferred. He insisted that the matter is not merely an issue of justice but also proof that preferential treatment and biases in law enforcement exist. He cited the cases of two senior citizens who were remanded for 4 days for allegedly stealing 2,500 ringgit at a wedding reception last month, among others, as examples. Lim said there cannot be one set of rules for the rakyat and another for those in uniform. He also urged the government to ensure that all suspects, regardless of status or rank, be treated equally and fairly throughout the investigation. Back to the Era FM announcers, yesterday the three had gone to the Batu Caves temple to apologize for mocking the Thaipusam kavadi ritual. Three Era FM announcers apologized at the Batu Caves temple complex yesterday over their mocking of the Thaipusam kavadi ritual. In a video posted on temple committee member Sivakumar Nadaraja's Instagram, radio announcer Nabil Ahmad was seen apologizing with fellow DJs Azza Jasmine and Radin Amir Effendi. However, Sivakumar, who is also the Malaysia Council of Hindu Temples and Hindu Association's president, said what the three had done was unforgivable and action must be taken. He pointed out that the issue has gone public and the authorities were involved.
It's me under the humanitarian ground kita boleh maafkan, tapi mesti kena ada satu tindakan yang akan bagi satu message yang clear.
The three Era FM staff had also apologized in a video posted to social media yesterday. Era FM had said it has suspended the hosts and 2 other staff pending an investigation. Meanwhile, police are currently investigating the case under Section 298 of the Penal Code for uttering words or making gestures with intent to hurt religious feelings and Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998 for abuse of network facilities. Next, we have a branded capsule brought to you by AutoCount.
The e-invoicing rollout for micro SMEs (MSMEs) is set to begin on January 1st next year, yet many of them remain unprepared. AutoCount, the renowned financial management software developer and distributor, has innovatively launched postpones as a digital solution tailored for MSMEs.
A lot of these small traders, especially micro traders, operational-wise, they are unable to fulfill that requirement in a sense that it's very hard for a sole proprietor, if you imagine, to run a stall and at the same time generate e-invoice and do all these other details. That's why we come up with postpones, especially focusing on the automated e-invoice function, which is Malaysia first, that to be able to allow the customer to just scan the QR and the receipts with QR code will automatically be generated out, and if the customer wants to validate their e-invoice, they can just scan the QR on the receipt.
Postpones is making it easier for micro SMEs to embrace digital transformation by integrating with e-wallets, offering real-time payment notifications and automating transaction records. Additionally, postpones simplifies e-invoicing compliance, allowing businesses to effortlessly submit consolidated e-invoices directly to LHDN with just a few taps.
Postpones actually is considered a mini POS system, can install in Android. This is very affordable. And then the most important thing, the software itself have to be compliant to LHDN. So the owner do not need to manually key in or collect all the. It's quite impossible and not practical for them to key in all this information on the spot.
As Malaysia moves toward mandatory e-invoicing, postpones stands ready to help micro SMEs stay ahead with seamless, future-ready solutions.
Okay, without POS system, now they don't know how much they're selling, the profit and loss they don't know. Totally they don't know their company growing or not. But in post system, they can weekly and monthly can see their total sales.
Bila ada pampos ni, dia memudahkan kerja semua orang lah. Accountant ke, peniaga ke, peniaga pasar malam ke, peniaga pasar ke. Ada sistem ni, dia dapat orang kata merapatkan jurang dan orang kata tak ada rungutan.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.